Hey, this is Michael Gray from Team Stronger Together. I'm just here representing the students that helped me put this together. We have put this Team Stronger Together project together. These are statistics and stories for why we need to unite our community. All right. Just really quickly, the Poly Care Center, which originated this Team Stronger Together, we started it in 1997. It's always been encouraging and creating peer mentors. We've helped thousands and thousands of students since 1997. Unfortunately, it was made clear that mental health was not that important in 2018, and the care center was being closed. So to keep it open, we created these two classes: social work and community advocacy in action, and developing future mental health professionals. By having these classes, we were able to keep the care center open, and they have led to where the students over the years have now created this Team Stronger Together project, which will unite our community through mental health, physical health, and spiritual or source of strength health. Why? So we did a bunch of research, and these are a lot of reasons. Like, why is it easier to walk to a liquor store than it is to a grocery store in many neighborhoods? Our Long Beach families work super hard, but they're making about a third of the amount of money as wealthier communities in LA County. And these are all from the 2018 statistics. Half of our Long Beach families are experiencing a housing burden. Our rates of cancer, diabetes, pre-diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure is way higher than wealthier cities. Only about 35% of our Long Beach families get enough exercise, and a lot of that has to do with we don't have nearly, as you can see, enough recreational space in our cities. Here's the mental health challenges we're going to. Our schools. In this study before the pandemic, all this research is before the pandemic. The pandemic made things worse, but it's not the reason. Things were already moving this way. Three-fourths of our educators and students spend the majority of their day in negative feelings. From 16 to 19, there was an almost 30% increase in depression amongst adolescents of color, Black, Indigenous, people of color adolescents. We know that half of all mental health conditions begin by age 14, yet getting help takes forever. There's not enough. We love mental health professionals. I teach a class to try and create interest in becoming one, right? There will never be enough. So that's why this project is super important and crucial. The skills that will help everybody, the daily practices that will help everybody, are included in this project. And if we can all learn them, or at least a significant amount of our community learn them, then we can really address mental and physical health challenges. Because right now, all we do is wait for someone to help us, and that takes a long time. Okay? Or we wait till we have symptoms of a physical ailment or disease or illness. We're trying to get people healthy before that, or if they do have it, how to move towards being healthy and away from not feeling good. Our juvenile quote unquote justice system is one of the biggest mental health providers in the world because most of our kids in there have mental health challenges. And depression is the leading cause of disability in the world. These are just some of, you've seen the statistics forever. That's part of the problem. The part of the problem is that we know this stuff, but what are we doing? What are we putting into action? So ask yourself these questions. How do I respond to stress? Do I even have breathwork skills? What's my perspective of stress? How do I catch my negativity, my complaining, my worrying, right? What am I actually eating and drinking? How much am I actually moving? Am I getting my proper sleep and rest at night? I'm not talking about naps during the day. I'm talking about at night when it's most productive for our body and our mind. Am I spending time with what makes me feel alive and powerful? We all have stuff we have to do each day to make ends meet, yeah. But am I also taking time to do stuff that I love, stuff that's going to make my life better? Am I daily practicing gratitude, the power of gratitude? It's not just a list. It's not, that's part of it. But how am I practicing and living in gratitude? And then what is my spiritual practice or source of strength practice? The research on that is totally like right there. These are helpful. So, what holds us back is we think that we've got to have these big changes all at once. No, all we're asking is let's do this together. Let's struggle through this together, right? If we get 1% better each day at this stuff, at the end of the year, I'm 37 times better. That's exponential. That's a lot. And that's from research from the 2 classes that I teach, from the students. And this is the big one. We're looking to create as many wisdom warriors in our city and community as possible. Our community elders have so much wisdom and energy that goes unused. Look, community elders. Yeah, I'm 62, and community elders, yeah, we think of older folks like me, 60, 70, 80, 90. Yes, we need them. Their wisdom and energy is amazing. However, if I'm 20 and want to help elementary school, middle school, high school students, I am now a wisdom warrior. If I'm 40, same thing. There's no age limit on being a wisdom warrior. I just need to be willing to do what we call watch, do, teach. This is what we practice in our classes. The students are amazing. All right. Shout out to Matthew for the graphic right there. Look, we all learn this together. We all practice it, and then we share it with each other. And that's how we're going to create Team Stronger Together. So on the other video, on this handout that we gave you with the QR codes, it has the strengthtogether.org. That's the website to go to. Strength, STRENGTH, the number 2, GETHER.org, right? And we believe in you. This has to happen. Every business, restaurant, grocery store, small business, big business, right? Faith organization, community organization, every school, every government, local government person, right? Let's make this happen. All right. Peace. Hey again, this is Michael Gray from Team Stronger Together. And this is just a really quick encouragement to all of you who work in our local city government, the different agencies. You are already a leader in our community. We just have some ideas, the students and myself and the other educators working on this project. We have some ideas and some encouragements of how we can do this together. Because right now, our citizens are really going through it, which they have been going through it for a long time, but it's really coming to a head. So, as part of our local and city government, we're encouraging you to really consider incentivizing your government workforce to the point that let's get at least 25% of you all daily practicing the life skills for a lifetime that you can learn through our lessons or through stuff that maybe you guys have already. But our life skills we've broken down into the foundations of catching my negativity, practicing breath work and meditation, really focusing on my physical health, meaning like sleep, hydration, what I'm eating, and am I moving, like exercise. And then lastly, this is such a crucial one, living in the power of gratitude, or the power of actually living in gratitude, not just lists. Okay? Secondly, we're encouraging you all to create a citywide emphasis. Right now, it's kind of hit and miss depending on different agencies or different organizations. But why can't we, as an entire city, all entities of it, schools, businesses, restaurants, community organizations, faith organizations, and our local government, and of course our families, why can't we have a citywide emphasis on practicing mental health skills and physical health skills and spiritual strength practices? Can we create promotions with all these different entities of our community that we just talked about, within them and together with them and through them, like what can we do to get people excited about doing what's good for them and good for their families and good for our community. We need you. We did a bunch of research and we shared it with you earlier in this video. We need green space. We need safe walking, bicycling paths in all neighborhoods, but we need a lot more parks. We need a lot more green space. And especially starting with North Long Beach, West Long Beach, and the 90813 zip code, like the Washington Middle School area. Come on now. And next, can we, well, not can we need to, let's elevate our community elders as wisdom warriors. And again, elders is like, I'm 62, so yeah, I said in the earlier video, we need to help our elders like gain their confidence and have that feeling and that knowing that they're needed in our community. But anyone can be a wisdom warrior, just reaching back and helping others. Okay, let's incentivize all organizations and care facilities to participate in elevating mental wellness skills, physical health skills, and spiritual strength practices, right? And then just everyone go to our website, strengthtogether.org. It's super simple. It's a couple clicks. Click the pledges button. And then once you get to the pledge form, there's like a government pledge link right there. Click on that, and that gives you even more ideas on how to unite our community through these practices and habits. We can do this. We have to do this. We don't have a choice. We have to make this happen starting now, 2023. It's like massive amounts of action and patience with the results. We can do this. Here's the contact info. That's my email address with the district, mgray@lbschools.net. That's my Instagram. We are working together. I started doing every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. We're going to do some wisdom warrior stuff. We're going to do some Team Stronger Together stuff. We're going to do some teaching and listening and all that. We're going to really make it happen. So we appreciate you. You have an impossible job, but we need you. Like, let's unite. All right? Peace.